With the new iPhone models usually launched in September, Q4 generally includes the opening weekend sales with revenue guidance reflecting this fact. We've been hearing all kinds of speculation about when the iPhone 8 might go on sale. We've been hearing all kinds of speculation about when the iPhone 8 might go on sale. I think we've now had at least one guesstimate for every month from October through to January of next year. But JP Morgan yesterday suggested that the iPhone 8, or iPhone Pro, as they dub it, will appear on time in September, just in constrained volumes. Specifically, JP Morgan predicts that around 2M units will be available. To me, this seems the most credible of all the reports to date. When Apple gives its guidance today, which is usually $1 billion, it will give a big clue as to whether or not the iPhone 8 will launch in September, but it won't necessarily be easy to decode. Apple's HomePod firmware has provided a lot of information about the smart speaker itself, but perhaps more interestingly, information about the upcoming iPhone 8. Developer Steve Troughton-Smith has been the source of much of that information, spending the past few days digging through the HomePod's IPSW file. This evening, Troughton-Smith has shared additional details from the HomePod firmware, noting of how software will be affected by the iPhone 8's notch along the top, new ARKit features, and Touch ID details. The success of the iPhone 8 largely depends on how well Apple responds to the challenges it faces in China, say analysts. China is the world's largest smartphone market, and for iPhone sales is second only to Apple's home market of the USA. Those challenges are significant ones. Greater China, which includes Hong Kong and Taiwan, is the only market where Apple saw a sales decline in the first half of the year. Revenue was down 13%, twice the drop it experienced in the previous year. Market share is now below 10%, from its peak of 13%. Apple's biggest challenge in China can be summed up in one word: while the rumored iPhone 8 is expected to introduce a new edge-to-edge display, a notch-like section is expected to surround the speaker and camera sensors along the top front.